that's pretty cool. It's actually been a while since I've had this machine on here. Been doing a lot of lumber that requires the full deck space. You'll see what we're about to get into though. So hello guys, and welcome to today's video. We have 3 loads over 3 days. It's January, which is seasonally pretty slow for my kind of stuff, so this might be all I'm doing for the week. And they're pretty short hauls done over 3 days, so there's going to be a lot of time to kill in the truck between that. But hey, it's better than nothing, which is basically what I did all last January. So yeah, we're going with this. Interesting little thing that's got to happen with these loads is that the first load is a load of lumber that requires the entire length of the deck.
300 meters, take exit 64 for Ontario Street or County Road 18 in Beamsville.
The second load requires Moffett delivery. And then the third load requires the full deck again. So I'm actually pulling a bit of favors here. My friend Michael at Terry Dixon Trucking and Service, he's letting me park the Moffett there.
In 500 meters,
excuse me, GPS, I'm trying to talk here. Anyways, he's letting me park the Moffett at the shop while I do the lumber loads, come back, pick it up, and then come back, drop it off again. I'm gonna get the truck serviced there while I'm there, but right now...
Turn right onto Ontario Street, Regional Road 18.
Are you done? Right now we're just dropping off the Moffett there, and we'll go pick up the lumber, drop it off, come back, pick it up. So yeah, should be fun. So the nice thing about this service shop is that it's basically like right off the QEW. Really easy to get in and out of.
Turn left
That's a
road, then your destination
massive
right.
crane going. That's cool. GPS wants us to turn in there, but we're actually going to pull in behind the Beamsville Relay Restaurant here.
Street, Regional Road 18. In 300 meters, turn left onto Green Lane.
And then around the corner. Anyways, this is going to start yelling at us to reroute ourselves, but we'll just pull around the corner here. Yeah, so the shop's right here. Super convenient to get to. I think I'll pull this side of the barriers. Just park ourselves right here, pull the Moffett off, and go from there. How you doing? Good. Good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, so am I going to be blocking in your truck there while it's gone? Okay. I know you sent the picture of it, and I'm like, don't you need that?
No, she's off the road for the winter.
Oh, nice. Good choice. All right. want it here so you can still get to the door? Right here? Okay. Yeah. Do you want to hold on to the key, or
No,
I'll hold on to it? Okay.
There does not need to be moved.
Perfect. All right. I'll pack up my stuff. I'll be out of here, and then I'll be back this afternoon. So I'll see you then.
No worries, man.
Cool. Thank you.
Safe day.
Oh, there we go. Excellent. Full deck available, and I don't need to go all the way home to pick up the Moffett again for my next load. This works out great. Okay. On to Fort Erie of all places. You know what? We'll wait for this car just in case. But yeah. Now the petrol pass here is busy today. Anyways, we made it into Fort Erie. There's a kind of lumber holding yard up ahead that we're picking up a load of lumber, and that's delivering to Campbellville. Then we'll go back, pick up the Moffett, and head up north a bit for some armor stone. Oh no, there's a truck already here. Boo. Okay. Let's see if it is only one truck, because usually they load 2 trucks at a time in the 2 different spots in the yard. So if there's not another truck in front of him, we might be in pretty good shape. Yeah, I think that's the only truck there today. Cool. Maybe we'll get out of here in a decent amount of time. I'm gonna back up a bit so we can actually pull those out. That should be enough room, right? Yeah. Okay. Neat. All right. Just got the word that this guy is getting all the easy stuff. We're getting the hard stuff. 42-inch long bundles of 2x3s. Yay. At some point we might be getting out of here. Finally loaded. How timely and efficient. Oh no. Okay. He's just dropping his axle. Look at all these trucks that are loaded the same time that I got loaded. And yet I was here much longer than they were. 4 hours to load this. Absolutely insane. Well, at this point, it's lunchtime. So we're gonna stop at the Flying J here, grab probably some pizza, and then head back out again afterwards. I'm hungry. Okay guys, we ended up taking the expensive road for what, 2 kilometers, just one exit, but it saves 4 minutes overtaking the QEW and then the first exit and then city streets from there. So like we're definitely running late for the appointment. They're expecting me between 1:30 and 1:45, and already the ETA is 1:51. So I don't want to waste too much time. It's probably going to be a hurry up and wait situation again, though. So yeah.
300 meters, turn left onto Campbell Avenue West, Alton Regional Road 9.
Ah. Oh. Oh, there's actually a train. Interesting. Oh, there's two trains. Well, we're never getting out of here. One train down. Still the original one to go. And number 2 done. Look at the line of traffic coming at us. No truck, Campbell Ave east and west of Main Street. Makes sense. But it just told us we can't turn down there because we're a truck. Big no truck sign. Big no truck sign. So if I remember correctly, there are signs on the roads saying very specifically this is the only route you are allowed to take in and out of this facility. Are we all turning? I could assume that we're all turning, but I'm not going to. They at least all have their signal on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. See, big no truck sign ahead, except for the road that we're turning on. You can buy a birthday cake anytime. No one checks. Huh.
In 300 meters, your destination will be on the left.
And also, yeah, last time I was here, the facility was filled up with trucks, so I was waiting out on the road. But there's big no stopping signs, and I think I pulled in the main facility, but they were talking about unloading me out there. So you know what, maybe we're just gonna do the same thing over again. Just park over right here, because I don't know where to go. Talk in the office, and yeah, we'll figure out our game plan from there. Neat. All right. Whoa. I don't know if you guys are watching that truck in the mirror. Anyways, yeah, we were caught by Mr. Forklift guy who says, let's pull in this facility, this one right here. Caution overhead wires. Well, anyways, he said turn in here and the first left, I believe. And park in the middle so we can get to both sides. Makes sense. guy's pulling out of the way like I'm supposed to be here, so that's a good sign, yeah. Should be all right. All right, time to unstrap and get going. Catch you in a bit. Empty! All right. It's chilly. Anyways, let's get out of here. I'm assuming it's just an easy, simple loop around and back out the way we came. Because we need to go backtrack back to Beamsville and pick up our Moffett and then head up to Aurelia for tomorrow morning. Not super ideal, but it's better than heading back home or heading back to Fort Erie to pick up the Moffett, then up. Yay! Traffic. Well, does this not feel like deja vu?
500 meters, turn right on Ontario Street, Regional Road 18.
But we are heading back to the truck shop to pick up the Moffett. I'm bringing the truck in for a service, like grease and that kind of stuff. But I don't think we're gonna have time to do it today, because yeah, it's just about 5 o'clock.
At the light, turn right on Ontario Street.
Like 4:37, close enough. I'm not gonna try to bother them to do it so close to closing, you know. But I'm back again tomorrow and then the day after as well, so we'll find some time to make it work. You know what? Today we're actually gonna go in the other way around. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Moffett's still there. All right. Yeah. Now I'm curious as to what these orange dividers are there for, because it looks pretty tight to get in and out of them, but it's probably just a designated pass through, so I probably shouldn't be blocking it. You know, loop around, go to an actual parking spot. The only problem is I need room on the driver's side to load the Moffett up. Yeah, we'll do 2 spots, sure. Why not? This spot. Come on. Oh yeah, that's a spot. Okay. Nice. So not only is it a repair facility, they have a nice Peterbilt 379 on their fleet too. That's cool. Come on. Find it. Yeah. Everything's cold. There we go. Good enough. All right. She good, we good to go. Okay. So, it is definitely later. There was apparently a couple accidents in Toronto that I was kind of waiting for traffic to clear up. And now it looks like it's flowing pretty smoothly, so we're gonna head off. Just try to get to the other side of the city before tomorrow morning. I guess we'll wait. Every time here. Okay. Anyways, yeah, had a good dinner at the restaurant here. And yeah, so we're gonna do the load tomorrow with the Moffett and then come back here again, drop off the Moffett again, and then do another lumber load for Wednesday. Yay! We're in Toronto. Actually, it's not too bad, as long as you're not taking that exit for some reason. Unless everyone's trying to get around the highway because it's closed up ahead or something. Nah, that doesn't happen. Express left lane closed beyond 400. Well, good thing we're taking the 400. Okay, so we have 1 hour 13 minutes left on our book, but we're gonna try the King City en route here for parking. I'll be shocked if I actually find a spot in the regular truck parking zone, because there's only like 9 spots. Otherwise, there's the LCV parking lot area, which is like past that, but I think you can like also park regular trucks there, or at least no one's really enforcing that. The whole en routes for trucks, especially LCVs, is a horrible system. Like, there's all sorts of wasted space. Are you a spot? Are you the very first spot? How am I actually parking here? That's crazy. That is insane. And there's another spot on the other side of this truck. Wow. I am flabbergasted. But anyways, this is where we're parking for the night. Cool. Yeah, so anyways, I guess we're parking here for the night. I'll wake up probably around 5:30, 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, go up to Aurelia, get to the load by around 7 o'clock. It's just 10 skids, so it should be fairly easy. We'll get that loaded, go to Bolton, deliver it, and then go back, pick up the Moffett, and hopefully get the truck serviced at that point. Anyways, catch y'all tomorrow. Bye bye. All right. Good morning, guys. Had a pretty good night's sleep. 6 a.m. It's -10 outside. It dropped pretty significantly last night. So let's see if the truck will start nicely. We do have the engine heater going, so hopefully we'll be fine. Yeah, not the worst in the world. Doesn't get much easier than that. So sun is up and we're just getting out of Aurelia now. I swear that line of traffic behind me is not my fault. But yeah, so there's a winter storm warning for north of here today, but looks like we have escaped any sort of extra snowfall, which is nice. But yeah, now we're on our way to Bolton to deliver this, and then back to the shop, drop off the Moffett, get the truck serviced, spend the night, and then do another load of lumber on, what would that make it? I don't know. Today's Tuesday. On Wednesday. Oh, actually, yeah, so I have another load of lumber after that that's going to Woodstock, which is pretty close enough to get me home. Somebody didn't have fun in this turn. Looks like they got towed out all the way there. So that's scheduled for Thursday. I mean, it sucks because like I'm doing all this short haul stuff and each load takes a full day. So I'm on the road and parked and killing time for a lot of the afternoon and evening. But it is what it is. You take what you can get in slow season. Okay, so it's a call back to hear about a load from Brantford to Smithville. If I can do that this afternoon, that would be pretty cool. I don't think the timing's going to work out to make it happen, but depending on how late Smithville will receive, I might be able to do that on my way out to Fort Erie again. I don't think I mentioned it, but I also picked up a load Thursday, going back to Woodstock. I think I did mention it, yes. So anyways, if everything magically works out in Brokerland, we had our load Monday, that took forever. This load today, a second load that goes Brantford to Smithville, and then Fort Erie to Campbellville, and then Fort Erie to Woodstock. That's not too bad for slow season. Okay, yeah, so we're fully getting into Bolton here. The road we're delivering on, I thought I saw like a 38-ton weight limit on it. And
town line south, then turn right onto Old King Road.
With the 10 skids on right now, we're at 42 metric ton total. So I'm hoping that that sign doesn't actually exist. Because like I checked a few days ago when I first got this load, and I saw the sign. I'm like, huh, interesting. But then the other way around didn't have the sign. So I'm like, well, I'll just go in the other way, and then by the time I cross over the sign, I'll be empty, because it's a pass-through road, this delivery. But when I checked today, it's only the no truck route sign, and there's no actual weight limit posted. So I don't know where I saw that sign, but we're getting onto the road here, and yeah, so there's the big no truck sign, which we're going to completely ignore because we are doing a local delivery. And yeah, I don't think there's no weight limit sign, and I think this is like the bridge that I was concerned about, but it turns out it's not even a bridge. It's just like going beside the river. It's not actually, the river's not actually crossing underneath it. So that's the water there. But yeah, no, this road is fine. Because I even checked this intersection, because maybe it's like, oh, you can't go ahead here, you have to turn down there to get around it, because that's like the only other intersection on this road. So yeah, we are doing just fine. But yeah, anyways, the delivery's up here on the right. I was kind of hoping this road would be a little bit wider, but we'll manage. It's probably that one with all the cars, because the owner's gonna meet me. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna pull up here, chat with the homeowner, and I'll catch you in a bit. So, woo, for being slow season, I am still keeping busy. I've got a load booked, more lumber for Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, you have a stop sign, buddy. I have a load booked with the Moffett next Friday, which is interesting because so far this is the only load that I was actually going to do this winter with the Moffett, and then I was planning on taking all the what you doing, mate? I don't know. Anyways, I was planning on taking all the cylinders off and sending them in to get rebuilt, but now I need it for next Friday. Got to make sure we can actually clear these lines. Yeah, we're okay. I have trust issues with power lines now. Man, look at that bus. That's cool. Or is this the bus that had the weight limit on it? Or the road, the bridge. No signs, so we're probably okay. I just don't want traffic to be coming the other way before I can go, because I'm definitely in the intersection right now. All right, we're making this work. Come on. Oh crap, we might be taking up more of this than expected. Okay, we're clear. Clear the telephone line. That's good. Oh boy. That wasn't fun. So I found out that the load Brantford to Smithville was covered by another carrier for a lower rate. Win some, you lose some. I am not concerned. That was going to be pretty rough for timing anyways. It might not have worked out even if they wanted my rate. So yeah, I guess plan now is we're going to go back to Beamsville and try to get a service done on the truck. Neat. Okay. Here we are back again. So I wasn't able to actually get a hold of Mike. So I don't know if he's out doing something. But we have all afternoon, so we're gonna park. Oh, come on, steer. Oh no! Ooh, baby, we can make that. Look at that. Make sure trailer corner doesn't clip, and we are good. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah, so we are here, and it's lunchtime, so I'm probably gonna go to the restaurant, grab a small bite to eat, and then see if Mike's around and get a service done this afternoon at Terry Dixon Trucking and Service. All right. Okay. So, I had a good lunch, and now we're gonna bring the truck over to the shop there to get it greased up. There's a, oh, what is it? That International Lone Star sitting on the corner there. So I'm just gonna pull into that lot over there and then back up right in front of the door and we'll get her done. He's gonna block traffic. Mike's gonna block traffic for me. Nice guy. Boo. Alright, come on. It's looking better. Beauty. Perfect. All right. Truck is all nice and greased up and ready to go for another long while again. Well, a nice uneventful drive on the highway. We made it to Fort Erie, parking at the Flying J here for the night. You know what? I'm gonna grab a shower just because I'm also spending tomorrow night in the truck and it's 4 o'clock, not even 4 o'clock, and I've killed as much time this afternoon as I can. So yeah, that sounds like a nice relaxing way to spend the evening. Have a shower, maybe go to the little restaurant here. Support your little local restaurants so they're not all replaced with fast food outlets. You get sick of them. Alright. Let's see if there's an easy pull-through spot available today. That's a pull-through spot, but not an easy pull-through spot. You're not a pull-through spot. That's a pull-through spot, but I just missed it. Okay, alright. You think we can squeeze in here? Oh yeah, we should be able to make that one work. Oh yeah. Perfect. Nice nice and lazy. Well guys, good morning. It's another new day. It's just after 7 o'clock, so my engine heater is shut off for a couple minutes, but coolant should still be warm. We'll see how easy she starts today. It's -9 out. Oh, not bad. Oh yeah, we're fine. Wee bit of smoke. There it is. Okay, so we are 25 minutes before this place technically opens, but they open their gate at some point before that, which is nice. And so far, it looks like we're the only truck here. Maybe that means we'll get out of here at a decent time today. That would be nice. Yeah, no trucks. Excellent. Well, we're gonna have to wait until 8 o'clock anyways for the office staff to show up before we can actually get our paperwork and get loaded. But yeah, we're here for now. I don't know if they'll want me to straighten out a little bit more than that, but yeah. Cool. Okay, so we're kicking the Moffett off anyways, and it's going right over there by that box in front of us. Oh boy, come on, you can do it. That's good. Beautiful. Okay. Well, this went much better than the last lumber load. And I also talked to the forklift driver. He says if I can make it back before 2 o'clock, I'll be able to load my next load today. And that beats sitting around the truck stop all afternoon. So we have, what is it, 20 after 9? We have, what, 6-ish hours to deliver this and then get back here. I think it's gonna happen. I may be speaking too soon depending on how the delivery goes, but we're gonna try. Don't worry, Mr. Moffett, we'll be back. Oh man. Beautiful open road. Today is gonna be a good day. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so it's kind of decision time right now. Do we take the 407 for one exit or do we take the QEW for one exit? Well, last time I took the 407 for one exit and I ended up sitting at the light waiting to turn left.
100 meters, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 100 for Ontario 407 Express toll route toward Brantford.
Are you done? And it added 3 minutes to my arrival time because I was sitting at that light for so long, versus taking the 403 and going up through city roads is only 4 minutes
Use the right
slower.
2 lanes to take exit 100.
So I'm not paying the troll toll to take one exit on the 407 to gain 1 minute. We're taking the 403.
1 kilometer.
Anyways, 10:45 is our target time to beat. When are you going to realize that we're not on the road that you want us to be on?
Head north on Queen Elizabeth.
There we go.
In 3 kilometers, use the second from the right lane to take the Guelph line exit.
Yeah, 10:49. Okay, here we are passing over the 407, and that's the exit we took. And we were sitting at that light and had to backtrack all the way to either this intersection or the next one up there. And our arrival time is 10:50, so we only lost 1 minute going this way. Sweet. Park right here.
Your destination is on the left.
Can you stop talking now? We'll park right here and figure out where we're going. Catch you in a bit. Well, it's 11:45. I need to make it back. I need to get unloaded and make it back before 2 to actually make everything work out. And I'm just kind of sitting here. Great. It's an hour 20 minutes back. And I still need to get unloaded and get back before 2 o'clock. So I'm not sitting at the truck stop all afternoon again. Why aren't I getting unloaded? Okay. If I left right now, I would make it back to the lumber yard at 2 o'clock. Why am I still sitting here? Why is there still a load on the back? Crazy. Come on. We're getting somewhere. One lift gone. I don't think I'm making it back in 10 minutes. What timing to get empty? 2 o'clock on the dot. Oh, we're not getting back to get loaded today. I'm half debating on whether to go back to Fort Erie and go to the lumber mill to pick up the Moffett, and maybe being there they'll be like, oh, sorry sir, we feel bad for you, here, let me just throw your 18 lifts of lumber on because we're actually sticking around till 4. But the chances of that actually happening are very, 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 very slim. So The other option would just be go to the Fort Erie truck stop and grab some lunch, because I've been surviving off peanuts and granola bars this whole time. So, we'll see. Just when you think things are gonna work out for the day. Well, doesn't this just feel like a deja vu? 4:15. Yeah, we didn't quite make it back to load today, so we'll be up there again first thing tomorrow morning. Get loaded, go to Woodstock, deliver, go home. Won't it be nice? Now let's see. I was like, maybe we can go back to the same spot we were at last night, but yeah, this spot's open. I don't like how close those guys are parking to it though. Although maybe maybe we'll be all right by the morning. We'll see. There, I'm on the line. Okay. Not sticking too far out past everyone else. Nyeh. Well, good morning again from the same truck stop. 7 o'clock. Engine heater just kicked off. Let's see how the truck starts today. Hopefully not too smoky again. Oh yeah, we're fine. Okay. We've got an ambulance coming up behind us, but we are turning into the facility. Make the corner, don't hop too many curbs. Ba-boom, ba-boom. And it looks as though we're the first truck here again. That would be nice. Heckin' yes. Look at this. All right. So we'll park up here again and then grab the Moffett, load it onto the back of the pup, because today we're picking up 12-foot bundles of lumber. So we need 24 feet on each trailer. With the Moffett mounted on the first trailer, I only have 20 feet available. But if I mount it on the back of the back trailer, flush with the edge, I have exactly 24 feet on the pup. So that's how it has to go. Here we go. Very fast. Beautiful. Yeah, one lighted charger. You go. You pass this truck. Anyways, we got out of there in like record time. It's 9 o'clock. I currently have just under a quarter tank of fuel. I was hoping I'd be able to make it back to Dorchester because that's where the cheaper fuel is. But I don't think we're actually going to make it because I don't actually have a full quarter of a tank. Like, you know, the tank's rounded like this, so it'll drop, the gauge will drop pretty fast and then sit around half tank of fuel forever because that's where it's the widest. And then once it gets down to a quarter, it starts burning through the rest pretty quick because it's at the bottom of the curve. So we're gonna stop at this petrol pass, grab some fuel, and be on our way again. Whoop. Excuse us, drives, don't slip. We need your traction. All right, that looks good. This is far from ideal driving conditions right now. Weather still sucks up in Vineland. Let's see if the chicken coop's doing anything. Uh-oh. I don't like to see trucks immediately trying to merge into the right lane. Because, yeah, the lights are flashing. Okay. Maybe we'll luck out and they'll turn them off before we get up there, but I have my doubts. Yep, we're getting pulled in. So this load with the Moffett on is pretty close to max weight. My gauges are a little bit different. I think I'm a little heavy on the tri-axle, but I'm way light on the tandem on the back of the pup there. So we'll see if they have a problem with that. So this is how it works on a scale. There's a stop sign here. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why my camera decided to turn off as I was passing over the plate there, but I don't know. I think I just super lucked out because when I pulled up to the plate, they had the leave light lit up. Not the pull forward, the slow pull forward light, which was when they're usually like actually monitoring it. No, it was like just head back to the highway. So I'm like pulling over the plate and I'm looking at the readout, and as I put each axle over, it's like you get to the tri-axle and it's like 15,000 to 20,000 kilograms. I don't know if it had like 2 axles on the plate at a time or something like that, but they just held the leave light on, so okay. I'll take it. Yeah, because I was like, I checked the gauge after I got loaded and left the place already, and I'm like 10 psi over my regular mark on the tri-axle. And I mean, I do have a little bit of wiggle room on those marks that I made, but yeah, 10 psi is excessive. I was pretty sure I was over on the tri-axle there, but I just lucked out. I got the lead. We're back on the road. All right. So I don't know what's going on the highway. There's a crash of some sort, but GPS is saying that it's faster to take the north service road. So I think that's what we're going to do, because that just makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, north service road. Good stuff. Yeah, surprising. There is no chatter at all on the CB radio. we don't have to stop here. Okay, I have no idea why my camera is automatically just like shutting down after a couple minutes of filming. But whatever. Anyways, we're on the North Service Road going around all this traffic. We're gonna see why everyone's like, what's going on the highway here.
You look pretty banged up. Definitely a write-off.
Truck's pretty banged up, definitely a write-off. Oh, it's in the ditch there. Oh, holy. Wow. That's crazy. Anyways, that's what the whole delay is for. And I mean, we still need to merge onto the highway again, but I think we just saved a whole bunch of time taking this road. It's nice when they put like north and south service roads around the highway, and it's just a quick little up and off and around. I can barely see out my mirrors anymore. But anyways, we made it into Woodstock for our delivery. It's at the Home Hardware just up ahead here. But we're gonna make a quick little detour to the Chrome shop because I have a package of some parts that came in. It's something I've been needing on this truck for a very long time. Put your guesses down in the comments. Keep traction. All right, look at that. We're in. All right. We're only going to be a couple minutes, so we'll park here and then we're lined up to get out again. Catch you in a bit. Couple of nice Skillix trucks driving by. Anyways, I have the package of the new parts in the bunk. I can't really show you what it is because it'll probably give it away. But yeah, now we're going, what, 2 streets over this way to our delivery? That was convenient. Here we are. I think it's this entrance that we used to get in the yard. That would make sense, right? Yeah. Okay, we're coming in this way. Power steering's whining just a bit. All right. Pop the curb. I should have cleaned my windows while we were stopped. Oh well. Contractor entrance. I don't really want to block them in, so we'll pull in the middle here and find out where we need to go. Because it could be there, it could be here, it could be over there somewhere. This is pretty generic. Alright, catch you guys in a bit. Holy crap, we could have used that speed yesterday unloading. I was in and out of there and empty, 2 forklifts attacking it. Like they had me empty before I even had my straps off, like all wound up and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, we can make this. We'll be fine. Okay. Come on, grip. glad I didn't splurge on a truck wash, because I would not have made it home clean, and that would have been a total waste of money. But anyways, we just lucked out with that light. So we're gonna pull over on the shoulder, line up with the field, which we're not pulling the truck into the field this time. We're just gonna be on the shoulder here, unload the Moffett, and be good to go. Is that enough? Is that far enough? Yeah, sure. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nice. Ah, come on. Go. See if it's dropped. Oh yeah. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Come on. Huh. Perfect. Inspect these things because I feel like maybe those blocks aren't exactly straight anymore. Oh well. Okay, Mr. Machine. Drop you off here. There we go. All right, we are good to go next week for a few more loads of lumber. And then Friday I need to put that machine back on again. And then I was planning on using this time during the off season to pull the hydraulics off that and keep getting